Hi guys, I just wanted to come on here and just kind of talk about my experience with our labor and delivery. If you guys haven't watched that video yet, go ahead and watch it before you watch this one. I just wanted to share what my little girl was born with. She was born with transposition of the greater arteries, or TGA for short. It is essentially, you have your heart and it's got the two main arteries. Her arteries were reversed. So instead of being right in the right, the left and left, they were flip-flopped. So she wasn't getting the oxygen that she needed to her body. The blood was circulating essentially backwards, and it was not circulating enough oxygen to her body. So when she was born, her oxygen level was in the 40s to 50s, and this diagnosis was not given to us until the baby was born. We did not know about it prenatally through the ultrasounds, the anatomy scan. It was missed through all of that. We even did genetic testing and all those things. This was not something that we thought would ever happen to us. We weren't concerned about it. Like most people are not concerned about congenital heart defect, but I just wanted to put it out there that we were not aware of this at all during my pregnancy, and it was definitely a surprise when we found out about it. But apparently it's very hard to detect in ultrasound. You can detect it, but because it's not necessarily like the heart is missing, my baby's crying, hold on. It's not necessarily that the heart is missing anything. It's more of a blood flow issue of how the blood flow is circulating. So it's circulating the wrong way. Instead of oxygenated blood going to the body, it's going back to the lungs, and it's just not circulating correctly. So it's very difficult to see that in an ultrasound. Okay, so moving forward, like I told you guys about it in my video prior. Baby was born and she had to be life flighted to another hospital that was about 3 hours away, because at our hospital, it is small. They don't have the resources to treat conditions like this, and there's not really anything for pediatrics there as well. So okay, I am back. She just woke up from a nap. A little baby Aaliyah decided to join the video as well. Here she is with all her hair and all her glory. But yes, like I was saying, guys, we had to go to that hospital and basically live there for the remainder of the time until we were able to bring her home. It was 3 weeks. So she was flown out in a helicopter and it was like a 30 minute helicopter ride. She was there with Edgar. I had to stay back at the hospital because I had a C-section and I needed to recover from that, and Edgar actually drove over there. So those first 4 days, 3-4 days actually, Edgar was over there with his mom. His mom ended up going with him, and we were there for the baby, and they were in the NICU. I stayed back and recovered until I was able to be let go, and my mom took me then over to the NICU. But yes, guys, transposition of the great arteries, I had heard about it before in nursing school, and I remember teachers telling us that it's very rare and that we'll probably never see it in our lifetime. And here we are. My little baby was born with it, and it's such a rare heart defect that I asked our pediatrician if they've seen this before, and he said that he's only known of one other case in the place that we live in, and that was when he was still like a newer doctor, and it was more like of a learning experience. So like doctors and other nurses were like going to like see this, to see the treatment and things like that. But other than that, there's really hasn't been any cases. So she is kind of like not the first, but essentially it's just that rare. Having TGA is life-threatening because you need surgery right away, because you won't live. There's no, the life expectancy of TGA is none. So once you get surgery, you know, the babies go on to live healthy lives like any other children. She will always have to do like cardiology follow-ups just to always, you know, monitor her, but for the most part, she's a healthy baby. She'll continue being like a little normal little baby and be able to grow up and play sports and run and play and do all the things. So for that, I'm so grateful for having medicine today and having the surgeon do this incredible surgery that is life-saving, because other times baby would have not made it, and that, you know, just kind of how life was before. But yes, and look at how cute she is. Look at how cute my little chunky baby is. She's hungry, so she's crying a little bit, but look at how cute she is. Yeah, she's so cute. So cute. Big old cheeks. Yeah, big old cheeks. Big old cheeks. Yeah, that is our story. My baby born with TGA, and if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you guys want me to make any more videos regarding this at all, let me know. I kind of kept it simple. I didn't really go into a whole lot of details and things like that, but we were in the NICU, like I said, 3 weeks after her surgery. She recovered very fast. It is open heart surgery, so it is a huge surgery. It is incredible to think that they can swap the arteries and the little carotid vessels that go with the heart as well, because think about how small her heart is and they have to perform surgery on such a tiny little heart. But she is doing so well, and I couldn't be any more blessed with my little baby girl. She's so sweet, so sweet. But yes, guys, if you guys leave any comments, questions, I would love to read those and respond back, and yeah, anything, please. Or if you guys want to hear about the NICU experience, you guys can let me know as well, because we were in the NICU. I did not get any clips or anything like that. It was such a crazy time. I only made videos of us first holding her, feeding her, like little memory clips like that, but I wasn't vlogging. I wasn't making the videos thinking about vlogging or anything. But I can definitely talk about my experience, our story, and let me know.